Hello! I am back. Finally getting back to Tsukihime. Sorry it's been a minute since we played. Been a little just busy and then doing some collabs, so haven't been able to get back around to it for a minute. But today we continue. Gonna be doing Seal's Route, continuing it, so day 3. I bet. After having breakfast in the dining room, I go out to the lobby. History trails after me, carrying my bag. I told her I was capable of handling my own bag, but she insisted on carrying it all, at least as far as the door. Seemed to have a weak spot for not only Akiha, but Hisui as well. On second thought, it'd be more accurate to say I have a soft spot for Hisui. I end up... Tsukihime. Hi Ivan, how are you? I end up losing to Akiha because everything she says is correct. And I can't come up with any valid counter-arguments. It also doesn't help that Akiha simply outranks me. But Hisui is the complete opposite. I'm okay, and you? I'm doing good, just chilling. Funny how my school forced me to socialize with real humans. Oh, the tragedy. Speaking of real humans, we had so many weird people at work today, like... The place I work at, we only accept, like, card. We don't accept any cash, because when COVID was happening, we stopped accepting cash because, like, cash is, like, dirty. It can spread stuff quicker. And this guy, like, he just starts yelling at all of it. He's, like, in the doorway, just, like, yelling at everybody. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, this is fucking America. Like, what do you mean this is fucking bullshit? We were just like, girl, it's not that big of a deal. Like, And then I was, doing the deep clean for the trash, when you, like, basically wash the trash cans, right? And this dude comes up to me and he's like, hey, can I just throw something away? I'm like, yeah, you can just throw it over there. And he's like, oh, God bless you. Hey, has anyone ever told you that Jesus loves you? And I'm like, dude, what the fuck is happening today? No, dude, no one's ever told me that before. Like, and then he just keeps going on and on and on about, like, you know, it's tough times right now, but, like, whenever something bad's going wrong, I just give it to God and he takes care of it. And I'm like, okay, dude, that's great. Pro don't got a card? I guess not. I don't know. I don't know. Bitches are crazy. That's all I got to say. I'm like, dude, I'm literally washing a trash can right now. Can you stop talking to me about Jesus? I don't give a fuck. Like, holy fuck. Leave me alone. And I mean, I didn't want to be mean, so I was just like, yeah, okay. Maybe I should have been mean, because maybe then he would, like, leave me alone. But I was like, dude, what the fuck? Anyways. Hisui is the complete opposite. Hisui would not preach to me about Jesus while I'm washing a fucking trash can. I'm technically in a position of power over her, but I don't think I could actually wield that power to my advantage. I don't know, dude. You kill people for fun, so I think you could do that, Shiki. I don't know why, but when she stares at me, I feel like listening to whatever she has to say. Oh, that's me. I hear a flurry of footsteps as Kohaku-san comes rushing down from the second floor. Is this where she gives me the knife or whatever? One time in college, on my way to take my final exam, a girl asked me about who my favorite superhero was. I said Spider-Man, then she told me, you know, Jesus is also kind of a superhero. Dude, people are... Yeah, well, Jesus is also dead, so what are you gonna do about that? Speaking of... I mean, you know... I think we've all heard by now Trump got shot, right? I'm not here to preach to you about politics, but one thing that I've seen is people are like, it was by the grace of God that he didn't get killed. When someone in the stands got killed, I'm like, okay, so did God just not care about the dude in the stands? Does God not care about anyone who dies? Like, and plus Trump's gonna die one day anyway. Like, that logic is so weird to me. I'm like, well, he survived by the grace of God. Like, bitch, are you saying that, like, children who die of cancer die because God didn't grace them? Like, bitch, the fuck are you talking about? Like, no offense if you're religious. I don't have anything against religious people, but, like, some of you bitches are crazy. We gotta stop electing senile people. We gotta just bomb. Oh, wait, I probably shouldn't say that. I probably shouldn't say that. I don't like most politicians. I think they're all awful, personally. Hisui steps aside as soon as Kohaku-san arrives.
あれ琥珀さんは明葉と一緒じゃなかったの？
明葉様はお車で学校に向かわれますから、今朝は四季さんにお届け物があるので屋敷に残らせていただいたんです。
I think that's where she gives us the knife.
俺に？
はい。
俺に？
昨日有馬家の方から荷物が届いたんですよ。
Oh, Arima. Wait, did we get the knife from the Arima family? I don't remember. It's been a minute. She gives me a wide grin.
いや、俺は自分の荷物は全部持ってきたよ。もともと向こうで使ってたのは有馬の家のものだったから、自分のものなんて着てる服ぐらいで。
そうなんですか？こちらが届けられたお荷物ですけど。
Been reading the official translation. Some neat things I noticed around that I didn't see before. Oh, I noticed this time around that I didn't see before. The official, is it, am I not playing the official translation? Probably not, right? Yeah, I guess I'm not. I'd ask you what difference you noticed, but I don't know if they'd be spoilers. Kohaku hands me a thin wooden box about 20 centimeters long. Doesn't weigh much.
琥珀さん、俺はこんなの見たこともないんだけど。
四季さんのお父様の遺品とのことですけど、四季さんに譲られるようにと遺言があったとか。
あの親父が俺に？
Yeah, so I guess our father did. Why would our father leave us a knife? You know, I didn't really question this the first time around. Knowing that Shiki's a psychopath, why would you do this? Official TL out somewhere? I assume it's just the translation that's on the Switch game. Holy shit, just one ad? Well, period. Why would Makihisa, the man who kicked me out of the mansion 7 years ago, leave me a parting gift? Maybe he meant to leave this to the real Shiki? I don't know.
琥珀さん。
Whoa. She is staring intently at the box. This is a whole bunch of suspicious. She's acting like a child with her heart set on a toy. She's like, I want to see what's inside. No, she is a child.
わかりました。中身が気になるんですね、琥珀さんは。
いえ、そんなことはないですよ。ただ、どんな贈り物なのか興味があるだけで。
No, you're more than just a little curious, you mischievous maid.
なら開けてみましょう。せーの。はい。
Voila. Hi. The wooden box opens with a hollow sound. It's a knife. Well, we know about all this stuff. We get it. Iron rod. No, it's a knife, brother. I already read all this. A fruit knife? Wait a minute. I remember all this. Wasn't the fruit knife the one we had when we were, like, in the hospital? Suspicious. She takes out the iron rod.
ほら、飛び出しナイフってあるじゃないですか。
Back in the prologue, at the hospital, the first time Shiki wakes up, we see a window, but the second time he wakes up, the window's completely different. Oh, really? What do you mean by different?
あれと同じみたいです。
It's like a pocket knife. That's not a fruit knife. Are you kidding me?
中の子
Wait, maybe I shouldn't have skipped. Oh. This is a fruit knife, right? Character for 7 and the character for 7 nights. I don't know what that means. There's no era by that name. It just says Nanatsu Yoru. Running around, I see that his sleeve's been silently peering at the knife the whole time.
びっくりした。脅かさないでくれ、翡翠。
Why are you scared by her? Like, you're such a fucking pussy, Shiki.
そんな後ろから覗かなくても見たければほら。
Like, oh my god. Bitch, she's just looking at the knife. Like, fuck off.
失礼いたしました。
Don't apologize for Shiki being a pussball.
その担当があまりに綺麗でしたからつい。
綺麗。どっちかっていうと鈍いというか。
そんなことはありません。
そうな
How
の。
do you know it has history?
俺
What
に
is
は
the
ガラクタにし
history
か見えないけ
exactly?
ど。
I mean, I know we've already seen this scene, but my memory sucks, so I'm kind of refreshing myself. Maybe this isn't such a bad
7つ
memento.
夜ですか。
The fruit
そ
knife.
の果物ナイフの名前でしょうかね。
I don't think many people name their knives. It's definitely antique. Put it in my bag. It's a violation of the Weapons Act. God, you're such a nerd, Shiki! Oh my god! It's a violation of the Weapons Act, actually. Like, holy fuck. Bitch, you care about the Weapons Act? You killed Arcuid, bitch. You don't give a fuck about the law. I'll show it to Arihiko later and brag about it. Well, assuming he actually bothers coming to school. Another detail in the prologue. He mentions a little sister visiting him at the hospital, but later he said Aki had never visited him. So who's the little sister? Selena's also not in the OG. I'm pretty sure Aki had tried to visit him. But that's a good question. I don't know who. If it's not Akiha, I don't know who it is. Maybe one of the maids when they were younger. Other than that, I'm out of options.
お時間はよろしいのですか。
まずい。そろそろ行かないと間に合わないか。それじゃあ琥珀さん、届け物ありがとう。
Off to school. Exiting the front gate, I notice a flurry of activity.
なんかあっちの方騒がしくないか。
それが今朝方あちらの路面で血痕が発見されたそうです。
血痕？血の跡ってことか。
Maybe this is a translation. Because otherwise, what else is that supposed to mean, Shiki?
はい。屋敷の塀にも血の跡がありました。四季様がお眠りの間、警察の方々が昨夜の様子を尋ねにいらしたようです。
それって人が死んでたとか？
いえ、発見されたのは血の跡だけだそうです。
Just someone's time of the month. Yeah, we saw the dude kill the thingy. Blah blah, we know about this.
いや、それじゃあ行ってくるよ。
行ってらっしゃいませ。どうか道々お気をつけて。
I love you, his sweet. You're such a sweetie pie. She's worried about
ありがとう。
me.
なるべく気をつける。翡翠も気をつけて。
Is this where we kill Arcuid? I don't remember when we kill her. I wonder if we still kill. I think it's unavoidable, right? Like, I don't think I chose anything to make me kill Arcuid. But maybe I did. I don't know. With a quick wave of my hand, I thank her and leave. Yeah, it's this day. Ooh, my memory. Yeah, we like see her and then we stalk her and kill her. Like a really well, an individual in the right headspace. Oh, did we not do it this route? Interesting. Or maybe it's after school? I thought it was before school. Who knows, man. I make it to class with only a few minutes to spare. I'm not used to my new route yet. Oh well, me. So I guess I didn't leave myself enough time. Time for chatter is coming to a close, and most people are at their desks. With this as a backdrop.
随分と余裕のあるご到着ですね。
Arihiko, my love. He's about to take his seat, a dejected look on his face. Seems like he actually plans on taking class seriously today.
おはようさん。今朝は特にやる気がないわけじゃないのか。教室にいるんだから。なんだよ、体調崩したのか？
さっきまで元気でしたよ。元に。何しろ先輩が遊びに来てくれたんだからな。
先輩ってシエル先輩？
そうだよ。けど誰かさんがいねえもんだからいまいちノリが悪くて3年の教室に戻っちまったわけ。なんだって今朝に限って遅刻ギリギリなのよ、当の。
That's what happened. If I'd known she was here, I'd have come running. Like a little bitch. I'm just saving just in case. You know, you never know when we're gonna crash.
そりゃ申し訳ない。けど縁があれば昼休みにでも会えるだろう。これっきりってわけじゃあるまいし。
Well, if I hadn't known this was the seal route, that I would think that was foreshadowing something.
当たり前ですよ。これが最後のチャンスだったらショックで授業なんて受けてらんねえって。
Heading for my desk, I waved an indifferent "oh really" in his direction. Arihiko, best boy in this series so far. Right as I'm sitting down, the bell rings and the bitch enters the classroom. I don't want to listen to this bitch.
あらら、欠席者が2人もいるのね。
Wait, two people
季
are
節の
out.
変わり目だし、油断して風邪でもひいちゃったのかしら。
I think it's the one girl people told me to be careful about with the orange or yellow clothes. I never remember her name. I wonder if they got careless and got a cold, she says, knowing that vampires exist. A male and a female student are absent. I'm trying to remember who they belong to. Ew, 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 ew. I don't want to look at her. Kill yourself. Sorry. I'm sorry. It slipped out. I happen to make eye contact with her. Ew, I hate that. I look away flustered. It's strange. I'm sure it's just my imagination, but it feels like she spends a lot of time looking in my direction. Oh, she does. She's a weirdo. She's a little freak. A freakazoid. Morning class is over. It's time for lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Where should I have lunch? We go to the tea ceremony room. Pookie, Pookie, Pookie. Hi, Connor. How are you, my love? Are you feeling better? That's right. I should go swing by the tea ceremony room. Apparently, Seal Senpai came to visit me this morning, so there's a chance I might be able to run into her if I head there. I'm gonna save really quick. So, I know I just saved, but I also just made a choice. Yes. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better.
その前に
It's bad form to show up empty-handed. I'll take a little detour. It took me longer than expected to get the necessary supplies. I knock on the door of the tea ceremony room. After a few moments, the door opens and Senpai pokes her head out.
あれ、トーナくんですね。
She cocks her head to the side, puzzled.
先輩、お昼ご飯一緒に食べません？
She just says no.
お昼ご飯ですか。 遠野くんからのお誘いは嬉しいんですけど。
You're about to say no. This doesn't look good. Seems to be on the fence about whether to accept my invitation or not. I wonder if she has other things she needs to take care of. Well, I have a little trick up my sleeve for this exact situation.
カレーパンありますけど。
Her expression brightens visibly. What the hell? I mean, no disrespect when I say that that's incredibly cute.
どうでしょう。昨日のお昼ご飯のお返しにあげますから、一緒に食べません？
He's fucking bribing her with curry.
それはご丁寧に。
You should watch out, Seal. He's gonna fucking massacre you.
そうですね。昨日のお礼ということでしたら断る理由はありません。
Fidgeting with her glasses, she steps aside and lets me enter the room.
どうぞ楽にしていてください。ちょうどお茶の用意をしていたところですから。
She steps into the next room. I guess that's the kitchenette.
Oh.
So you near the tea ceremony room, it becomes clear why she was hesitating earlier. There's an empty lunchbox on the tatami mat. It seems that she's already eaten lunch.
遠野くん、お茶と紅茶どっちがいいですか？
お茶でお願いします。それより先輩、お昼済ませてたんですか？
ええ、ちょっと前に。今日は寝坊してしまったので朝ごはんを食べてなくて、午前中はお腹がペコペコで大変でした。
Understandable. Oh, I wonder why she wasn't eating lunch this morning. I mean breakfast this morning. I bet it's because she was looking into Vlad or whatever.
俺教室で食べるからゆっくりしててください。
パンいただけないんですか？
She's suddenly sitting in the doorway of the kitchenette. Expression on her face is that of a child who didn't receive any presents for Christmas.
いや、だってお腹いっぱいでしょ。
そんなことないです。私お腹減っ
I'm starving. An instantaneous response. It's pretty clear what she's most concerned about here.
それならいいけど、先輩本当に大丈夫？例のカレーパン結構ボリュームありますよ。
ご心配には及びません。私好きなものなら割と限界なくいただけちゃいますから。
Oh, that is based, I will say. I already figured that out yesterday. That bashful smile of hers isn't out of embarrassment over having a second helping of lunch. She's just genuinely excited about the thought of eating that curry bun. She's an enigma. In this day and age, it's rare to find someone who can get this excited over a simple curry bun. After she ate a bun, I ate too, and we decided to have some tea to wash them down. I sit down on the tatami mat and usually enjoy a cup of tea with her.
そういえば朝のニュース見ましたよ。遠野くん、新しいお家の方はどうですか？何か大変なことになっていたみたいですけど。
Poking your nose.
ニュースですか？
I remember Hisui mentioning that the police had come over to ask questions about the bloodstains.
あのニュースとうちは無関係ですよ。屋敷の感想だって中はすごく立派で夜は野犬がうるさかったぐらいだし、強いて言うんならテレビがないのと和室がないのがネックかな。こんな風にお茶を飲める場所がありませんから。
野犬って何ですかそれ？遠野邸の前で起きたのは例の通り魔事件なんじゃないですか？
やだな。そんなことになってたらもっと大騒ぎになってます。
Well, I'm pretty sure there wasn't as much of a commotion because you come from a powerful family.
結婚があっただけで事件性はありません。まあでも。
I found bloodstains in the same spot where I went to look for dogs last night. I can't say that out loud.
いえ、ただの勘違いです。何にせよ、俺たちには関係のない話です。せっかく先輩とのんびりしてるんですから、嫌な話をするのはよしましょう。
そんなことありません。少なくともこの町で暮らしているんですから、通り魔事件は関係あると思います。 遠野くんはちょっと危機感が足りないのではないでしょうか。
Well, you're not wrong. Her tones become a little heated. She's the very image of a reliable upperclassman scolding an unscrupulous junior.
でも危険なのは夜の外出だけでしょ。犠牲者は8人も出ているんですから、警察だって次期犯人を捕まえるだろうし。
もうそんなことを言っていると寝首をかかれますよ。ニュースだって3人目の頃から同じことを言っていましたけど、結局犯人はまだ捕まっていないじゃないですか。
Sorry about that. For a string of serial killings to continue this long in modern Japan is beyond normal. It's practically bordering on paranormal.
そうでした。現代の吸血鬼なんてふざけたテロップが打たれてるから身近な出来事の気がしなかったというか、確かに軽率でした。俺だってこの町に住んでいるんだから気をつけなくちゃいけないのに。
はい、分かってくれればいいんです。本当にくれぐれも知らない人についていっちゃダメですよ。もし犯人が吸血鬼扱いされて喜んでいる異常者だとしたら、遠野くんは格好の餌食かもしれません。
Hello? Did it freeze?
どことなく美味しそうな雰囲気ですから。
Give the impression you might be a delicacy. Let's relax.
いや、先輩、その例えはどうかと。
I'd rather she didn't tempt fate by saying things like that. Though I have chronic anemia, so I'm probably not a good target for vampires in the first place.
でも真面目に考えるとおかしな話ですね。吸血鬼って言うけど、どうしてそんなあだ名をつけたんでしょう。
体中の血を抜かれているんですよ。吸血鬼という比喩表現は間違っていないでしょ。
そうですかね。吸血鬼に吸われた人間って同じように吸血鬼になるってのが通説じゃないですか。なのに殺されてしまった人の死体はちゃんとあって、吸血鬼になって歩き回ってるわけでもない。
遠野くん、吸血鬼がいるって本気で信じてるんですか？
Bitch, you kill vampires for a living. What are you talking about?
ニュースでそう煽っているから合わせただけです。本当に吸血鬼なんてのがいたら、さっき言った通り死体なんか残らないでしょ。
そうですね。けどこういう風にも考えられません？発見されている死体の方たちは吸血鬼になれなかったから死んでしまった。吸血鬼にはなれる人となれない人がいて、なれる人は吸血鬼に襲われても死体としては発見されないんです。
はあ、そりゃホラーだね、先輩。
No, that's reality.
割とホラーな話です。
She can't expose her work to normies.
残念ですがオチはつきませんでした。
With a smile, she sips her tea. While we were idly chatting away, lunch break came to an end. Senpai said she still had some things to clean up, so I go out into the hallway ahead of her. Accepting her kindness, I turn away from the room and start to head back to the classroom and suddenly... Don't be Noelle. No! Get away from me, she-demon! I don't give a fuck if you're surprised. I don't like you. I bump into the bitch. She's holding a silver accessory in her right hand. What is it, like a fucking silver cross?
ああ、これ言ったでしょ、趣味で副業しているって。あっちの塔は騒がしいから静かな物質棟で日課のお祈りをしに来たの。そんなことより四季君は何をしているのかしら？
None of your fucking business, bitch.
もしかしてこの辺りに秘密の密会場所でもあるの？
I hate her so much.
いえ、それは。
I can't tell her I just came here to visit my upperclassmen in the tea club.
いえ、 気晴らしに歩いていただけです。お昼がまだなんで、そろそろ食堂に戻ろうかなって。
Try to act natural and keep my response as vague as possible.
それはご飯より先に散歩なんて余裕のある大学生みたい。四季君、もしかして音大とか目指してる？
いえ、音楽に興味はありませんけど。
聞いてみただけさ。はい、それじゃあバイバイ。食堂早く行かないと昼休み終わっちゃうぞ。
She's gonna tell us about Jesus? Dude, literally, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, what am I at work again? Get away, woman, you're too close. You're so goddamn right, Anya. Like, why are you even in my vicinity? I hate you. See you later, adds the stupid bitch with a wink. And then she presses her lips to the cross. What a weirdo. Isn't it like, is it, I don't know. I don't know much about, also, we don't even know what kind of religious these people are. They're with the church. I'm assuming they're Catholic. Catholics, like, they don't like a lot of stuff. Is it sacrilege to kiss a cross? I don't know. I don't know. 5th period. The lesson on classical literature is putting me to sleep, but I keep writing. Our high school is yet to approve the use of electronic devices for note-taking. They say they plan to eventually move to using tablets. Seems to be a few years out still. Just gonna save just in case. That said, if you do use your phone in class, you aren't likely to get in trouble for it. It's an unspoken agreement. Even now, there's a lot of students using their cell phones to read dictionaries, text, or browse the web. I'm more of an analog person myself, so I do it the old-fashioned way and write my notes by hey. What, are we getting an anemia attack? Happens without warning. My senses sharpen as though kicking into overdrive. My field of view rolls up, twists, and folds it on itself until it's just a point. I feel so off balance, it's as though my brain itself is spinning in circles. Shiki into analog horror. My vision wavers. Feels as though something's festering at the back of my head, that my consciousness is about to tumble out of my skull. I know this feeling. Sudden dizziness marks the onset of a bout of anemia. I can't believe I was so careless. I let my guard down despite knowing this could happen at any time. What do you mean let your guard down? Like, what are you supposed to do to prevent this? I hate this. I've mostly managed to avoid collapsing in class, but as my vision grows dark, I reach out and latch onto my desk to steady myself, but it's all in vain. Can't put any strength into my fingertips. All that's left for me is to collapse into the floor. And then Arihiko helps us, right? He's such a homie! And then smack. Someone hits me on the back roughly.
どうののやつ、調子が悪そうなんで保健室に連れて行きたいんですけど。
He's shown up without me noticing.
どの具合が悪いのか?
Well, yes. I hear his voice from the podium.
いえ、これぐらい平気で。
Dude, you're about to pass out. Like, just fucking be honest.
ああ、全然ダメだそうです。こりゃ早退させた方がいいんじゃないですか。
Arihiko, you're such a homie. Although, ironically, this is why we end up killing Arkwit, I'm pretty sure. If we hadn't gone home early, why can't we just send the nurse's office and not kill Arkwit? He speaks right over
そう
me.
か。先生も遠野の体のことは聞いている。遠野、体調が優れないなら保健室で休むか、早退して帰っていいんだぞ。
I guess the classics teacher is pretty soft-hearted. It's accepted everything Arihiko said without argument.
ほら、帰っていいとよ。そんな青い顔しやがって。まずいと思ったらすぐに言わねえとわからねえだろうが。
Oh, I love Arihiko. He's such a homie. He pats me on the
それじゃあ
back.
早退させてもらいます、先生。
He just nods solemnly in
悪い
response.
アリヒコ。
気にすんな。中学からの腐れ縁だからな。お前が貧血でぶっ倒れそうな雰囲気ってのはすぐにわかんだよ。
Oh, that's a man right there. He goes back to his seat. I somehow managed to stumble to my feet and drag my leaden body from the class. Well, time to kill Arkwood, I guess. I leave the school building. Thought about going to the infirmary to rest, but if I went there at this hour, there's a high possibility I'd fall asleep until night. Oh, I guess that's why we didn't stay. For that reason, I decided it'd be better if I head to the mansion. Even if it means pushing myself a little.
ちょっとは楽になってきたかな。
White Woman Monday. Good God. As I breathe in the outside air, I begin to feel rejuvenated. Sorry, it's been 7 years now. 1 sec. Ever since that accident, I've suffered from chronic anemia. Maybe that's the price I have to pay in exchange for being such a dumbass. Sorry. For surviving something that should have killed me. Yeah, no shit, that's the price you have to pay. But you actually did die, probably. I think. I don't know. A little fuzzy. When I was first discharged from the hospital, I'd suffer from an attack almost every day. That is rough, though. I gotta be honest. Poor Shiki. He gets fucking... I mean, I shit on Shiki a lot, but in retrospect, this dude gets adopted into this fucked up family, gets killed by his adoptive brother, and then banished from the house, and then just has like a bunch of problems. Like, that's kind of fucked up. I missed out on a lot of things as a result of my condition, but thanks to the people around me, it was never a big deal. Now that I've grown up a bit, the symptoms are a lot less frequent, provided I avoid excess physical activity. Even so, I can't stop myself from getting dizzy and passing out occasionally. Being a Type Moon protagonist is suffering. Being a character in Type Moon is suffering. Like, let's be honest here. I was lucky that Arihiko called out to me when he did. I'd normally have fainted. I take a slow, deep breath, letting the fresh air fill my lungs. Doing my best to ignore the lingering feeling of something festering in my head, I leave the school. Oh yeah, it's when we're at like the... Yep, this is where we see her. My beautiful, lovely Arkwood. Step into the street in front of the station. Can't believe it. It proves I'm still not thinking straight. I almost went into the ticket gate out of habit. The Arima house isn't my home anymore. The mansion is. No longer a reason for me to take the train. Still not feeling well. I put my hand on my forehead and find that it's hotter than usual. There's no point pushing myself like this if I'm just gonna end up collapsing on the side of the road.
しょうがないな。
I sit down on a bench, disgusted with myself. Why are you disgusted with yourself? I'll rest here for a bit until I'm feeling better. I watch the crowd in front of the station in a daze. It's a little past 2. The bustle of the city continues unabated. People are passing by me in droves. Each and every one of them is a perfect stranger to me, and they don't even spare a glance towards those around them as they each make for their own destinations. Despite all these people being in the same place, they are each locked in their own separate worlds. In the same way that you're the main character in your own life, they go about each day with themselves at the center stage. Their lives are there for everyone to see, yet nobody looks. Their respective days don't intersect, nor do they branch off in new directions. How I maintain a base level of peace and order with as little effort as possible. Even while depending on others, we don't get too involved with them. This kind of individualism seems to be the path chosen by mankind. Perhaps my light fever is why I'm feeling so sentimental.
帰ろ
Shiki gets sentimental before murdering an innocent person. I feel a lot better now. If I hang around here, I will only end up wallowing in these worthless thoughts further. I get off the bench and blend in with the crowd. My thoughts dulled by anemia, I head for the mansion. All I want right now is to be left in my room. I want to take off my glasses, close my eyes, and do nothing but breathe. Oh, here we go. Ah, she's so beautiful. That is until I cross paths with her. It almost feels like time has stopped. Every fiber of my being commits this instant to memory. Why do we get so triggered by Arcuid? Like, I know Shiki's a psychopath, but like, did he really just kill her because she was beautiful? Like, is that really the only reason? Golden hair, red eyes, white clothes, white figure, field of snow or none of tread, unblemished silhouette reminiscent of an untouched mountaintop beyond human comprehension. I can't say, it'll be a long time before you find out. Ah, so there is a reason. My pulse skyrockets. My heart kicks into overdrive. I don't want to spoil, but there is a reason. Hi HK Spice, welcome. Well, the more you know. Apparently there's a reason. I mean, that would make more sense to me. Luckily for us, I have no idea what that reason could be. It could literally be anything, man. I mean, because there's so much we don't know with Shiki's past, with his household's past. We don't know what the... I mean, I really don't know anything. So, who knows, man? All I know about Arcuid, really, is, like, what we learned on her route. My veins and arteries are invigorated. Alright, I mean, do we really need to rewatch this scene? We get it. Shiki goes crazy and he kills my poor little girl. We get it. He wants to kill her, okay? And we stalk this woman to her house. And we kill her. Man, this is fucked. Man. Ah! I hate that. Oh, Arcuid, I love you. I'm sorry. I killed her. Yeah, Shiki, you did. It wasn't me. Okay. I think we crashed the first time we got here, which is kind of funny. Okay, I pick... No, this is the reality I created. I don't know if we've... I think we picked that option before, right? The blood, it's red. The disgusting color continues to ooze across the floor, all because I tore to pieces. If this blood is real, then there's no denying it. With my own two hands, Oh, Arcuid, I love you. I'm so sorry. Stop it. Stop it. Don't say it. My heart is screaming. Says that it's gonna explode if I don't get the truth out. Those words well up in my throat. It's not true. 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 No, 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 no. This is wrong. Yeah, it is wrong. It's very wrong of you to do, Shiki. Don't look away. That too would be wrong. There's a premium figure of Arcuid that comes with a pool of blood and you can disassemble her. That is so fucked up. Like, why would they do that? They're so rude. I don't want to see my beautiful baby disfigured and cut apart and like, Well, it is happening, Shiki. You killed her. Take responsibility. Tell a lie. It's not real. That's not real.
なんで俺は知らない。こんなやつ街で見かけただけの他人だ。
Yeah, Shiki.
ほら、おかしいじゃないか。ただの他人をどうして俺が殺してるんだよ。
Although, now that I know that there's a reason he did this, and not just because he's a complete and total psychopath, granted, he is still a psychopath. No one's denying that. This does make this scene a little different, right? I wonder why. I don't know. I don't know the reason. But it is a little unfortunate that he doesn't even know why either. I mean, that kind of suck, right? You just kill someone, you're like, why the fuck did I do that? Shouting won't give me an answer. Besides, I know exactly why. When I saw her, I can only think of a single thing. Yes, I wanted to kill her. That was all that mattered to me at the time. I simply didn't put that into words, because the contents of my head had melted into sludge. I feel nauseous. How do you think she feels, bitch? Vermilion soaked into my eyeballs. Man, this is a hit and run. I can't spare a thought for anything else. I mean, imagine how Arkwood feels, man. This random stranger just kills her. He goes into some kind of break, goes, "What? This isn't real. I can't deal with this," and then runs away. Shiki is a Libra. Is he actually? Because, holy fuck. That is hilarious and fits so fucking well. Makes total sense that this stupid bitch is a Libra. No offense if you're a Libra. There are Libras I enjoy. October. Oh, he is. Yep, you're right. You're right. This dumbass bitch is a Libra. Oh, that's funny. What is Arkwood, do you know? Desperate to get away, I flee from the unfamiliar apartment in a half-crazed frenzy. The only thing I know is Seal is 100% not a fire sign. That's all I can tell. Gastric juices well up in my throat. I drop to the ground, throw up everything in my stomach. Everything I ate, my gastric juices, I throw it all up and sob. There's nothing left in my stomach. Yet my body keeps on dry heaving, as though to reject everything that happened there. It's as if it's trying to somehow wipe this all away and return the world to normal. She was born December 25th. I don't know if that's Sag or not. I think that might be too late to be a Sagittarius, because Sag is November and December, because I am a Sagittarius, but I think that's too late in December to be a Sag. Let me look that up. Oh, she was born on Christmas. Zodiac. Oh, she's a Capricorn. Interesting. I know a lot of Capricorns, actually, for whatever reason. It hurts. Wait, Seal was born on December 25th, or Arkwood was? My insides feel like they're on fire. How do you, once again, how do you think Arkwood feels right now? I can't stop crying like a pussy, and my body crumples to the ground like a piece of discarded garbage. Arkwood? Oh, okay. I killed someone. Killed her as easily as if I were dismembering a doll, without meaning or mercy. Why did I feel that way? Why did I really kill her? Even now, I still don't understand the reason. Well, me neither, Shiki. But who cares about me? My heart is pierced by endless regret and self-hatred. Oof, I killed her. The life she lived up until now. Her relationships with the people around her. None, unfortunately. The future she had always dreamed of, everything. Seal was born on May 3rd and she's... Oh my god, that is actually the funniest fucking thing ever. Because I do not get along with the Taurus, and I didn't like Seal in the first round. And it makes so much sense. If you know astrology, Sagittarius and Taurus don't get along typically. So that's very funny to me. Thank you, Ivan. I appreciate the information. If you don't like zodiac stuff and astrology, that's fine. You don't have to. But I like it. I think it's fun. I, a complete stranger, destroyed it all with a smile on my face. Even if I regret what I've done, I won't be forgiven. I'm gonna just save really quick. It's been a minute. Even if I apologize, I'll never be forgiven. How could I? I want to gouge out my own eyes. Oof. I'm not even sure if I'm still sane. Still. Honey, I don't know if you ever were. At the time, I didn't even think about enduring or suppressing those thoughts. Kill her. I accepted that thought as if it was only natural and I carried it out. In which case, the answer is obvious. I must be insane. Probably been insane for the last 7 years. Probably. Ever since the incident that should have killed me, from the moment I miraculously survived. What if we've been a vampire this whole time? I don't know if that's true, but... I mean, think about it. We don't like eating food. Oh my god, wait a minute. I have a crazy fucking theory. What if Shiki is one of the, like, original vampires that don't need to drink blood? And that's why he doesn't really like eating. Like Arcuid doesn't like eating. And that's why he had some weird, like, innate wanting to kill Arcuid or whatever. Because he's also a vampire. And that's why he was adopted by Makihisa. I doubt this is true. But I'm throwing it out there. I'm shooting in the dark. It's cold. Before I knew it, the sun started to set. I wonder how long I've been here. I'm not really sure. A low droning hiss echoes in my ears. Although, honestly, that's probably not true. Because we'd probably be more stronger than we are. Fish. Sun won't let up and I'm terribly cold. Is this different? This feels a little different. I get the feeling I'll die if I just sit here on this bench. The feeling I'll die. Didn't we, like, black out last time we did this? In the other route? And then we, like, wake up in the mansion? A dull hum saturates my nerve. My body temperature has dwindled to almost nothing. I don't feel anything. I don't care about the unending sound. It doesn't really matter to me if I freeze to death. My body is shaking. Is it the cold, anxiety, fear, regret? I think this is a new, very important flag for the route split later on. Oh. Well, good thing I didn't skip after we killed Arcuid. I can't tell the difference anymore. I can't even explain why I killed a woman for no reason at all. I just wanted to kill her, so I did. It's an insane reason. True that. It'd be easier if I really were insane. It'd be the perfect explanation for everything. Yet my mind is still intact. I committed murder and now I shamelessly tremble in my sanity. I look down at my numb fingers and see that I'm still clutching my knife. Death. It would prove a simple solution to my immediate problem. Oh, we're just gonna try and kill ourselves? Oh, no. Too pussy, Shiki. I can't. I'm still saying there's no way I'd do that. In my heart, I still fear death. And I despise that doing so wouldn't solve anything. It wouldn't even serve as atonement for my actions. Only a little bit. A soft, steady susurration. I've never seen the word susurration before. My body temperature is plummeting like a boulder rolling down a steep hill. I can't bring myself to die by my own hand. It's a shame. Susurrate. Yeah, I noticed it had the word sus in it. But if I just sit here and let things unfold, I'll disappear soon enough. Maybe that'd be for the best. What good is a murderer like me alive anyway? I have a feeling someone's about to pop up. A seal, I would assume. Come on. I just need to let go. If I die, I die.
遠野くん
I can't tell if that's Kohaku or Seal. They have similar voices. I'm pretty sure it's Seal, though. I don't know why Kohaku would just be roaming the streets. Suddenly, I hear someone call my name. That is a pretty shot with the rain. I look up. Senpai standing right in front of me. Feels like decades have passed since I last saw her.
どうしたんですかこんな雨の中で座り込んじゃって
I see. So the noise echoing in my ears was the sound of rain falling. No wonder I'm cold. I'm drenched to the bone.
傘もささないでそのままじゃ風邪をひいてしまいますよ
Almost sounds as if she's speaking a foreign language. It's only been a few hours since I last heard her voice, but now it feels so incredibly distant.
私の声聞こえてます？
そうですね。風ぐらいは引くべきなのかもしれません。
Unable to think straight, I give my voice to my inner thoughts.
ダメですよ。いくら10月でもこんな雨の中にいたら風だけじゃ済まな。
She grabs my hand, which has been dangling limply at my side. She must be worried about me, sitting here slumped over on a bench like this.
遠野くん、一体どのくらいこうしてたんですか？体こんなに冷たくなってるじゃないですか。
Before she's even finished speaking, she's grabbed me by the arm and hoisted me off the bench.
私の傘を貸しますから、すぐに家に帰って体を温めてください。本当に命に関わります。
命に。
I see. So that's why I couldn't even move. I was lying to myself when I said I couldn't think straight. I've wanted this the whole time. I wanted to this whole time, I just haven't.
もうしっかりしてください。動けないなら私からお家に連絡を入れましょうか。
That wouldn't go well. I keep my head down. Guiltily, without looking her in the eye, I shake my head, asking her not to.
いいんです。俺は家には帰れない。どこにも行っていいところがない。
That's right. I can't go home covered head to toe in blood like this. No place for me anymore. Not even a place I can rest. It's a long silence. She stares wordlessly at me.
わかりました。私のアパートに行きましょう。遠野くんの家よりは近いですからちょうどいいです。
She begins dragging me along the arm. I can't shake her off. There's no warmth left in my body. I didn't even have the strength to stand up by myself. I wonder if that's why, with my senses numbed by the cold, the only thing that I can feel with certainty is the warmth of her hand clasped around mine. I wonder if Seal knew we killed Arkwood the first time. Actually, she must have, right? Senpai lives in a pretty typical apartment. There's a kitchen and a single main room, perfect for someone living alone. Hey, I live in a studio. The room is very well kept, just as I expect of her. That trifling detail helps thaw my frozen nerves a little.
はい。これで体を拭いてください。
She hands me a towel.
すみません。上着ぐらいならと期待したんですが、遠野くんのサイズに合う服はないみたいです。ちょっとの間、そのままで我慢してください。すぐに温かい飲み物を入れますから。
She retreats to the kitchen. I'm left alone in the small, neat room. I never thought I'd end up in a woman's room like this. An unfamiliar apartment complex. An unfamiliar room. I force my way into a woman's apartment and stain the insides crimson.
はい、お待たせしました。遠野くん、何してるんです？全然拭いてないじゃないですか。
She gives me a stern scolding and begins to dry my head with a towel.
ほら、上着を脱いで。シャツもです。もう失礼します。このまま肺炎になっても知りませんから。
I've never seen someone this worked up over another person's behavior. With a determined look on her face, she begins unbuttoning my shirt. Oh, she sees her scar. Her fingers step abruptly like she's been splashed with cold water.
これもう塞がってる傷ですよね。
Her shy inquiry reminds me of something that had slipped my mind. I have a scar on my chest that looks like a nasty burn. It's not a pretty sight to come across unexpectedly.
その痛みますか？
平気です。それはもう7年も前のものだから。
そうですか。よかった。遠野くんに元気のない理由がこの傷だったら、今すぐ病院に連れて行かなくちゃいけませんから。
She flashes me a brief, soft smile. Seeing her smile like that sends another stab of pain through my heart.
いいです。自分でできますから。ほっといてください。
はい。それじゃあお茶を持ってきます。あ、シャツを脱いで体を拭いたら、そこの毛布を上着代わりにくるまっててください。
I take off my shirt and wipe down my upper body just as I've been told to. I don't feel comfortable taking off my pants, so I towel off my legs with them still on. Instead of using the blanket, I wrap myself up in the towel.
あ、拭き終わりました？それじゃあお茶にしましょうか。
She sits down, carrying a tea set in her hands.
遠野くんも座ってください。立ったままでいられると落ち着かないじゃないですか。
I do as I'm told and sit down. She fills a plain mug with tea and hands it to me. Neither of us say a word. She's drinking her tea, acting as if nothing's out of the ordinary. It's a curry thing. That's cute. Nothing else to do, I also take a sip. I'm surprised. It's really hot. So hot it scalds the tip of my tongue, and I feel my pulse start pounding through my body. It is even enough to kickstart my heart, mind, and other frozen faculties. And that's how hot it was. She doesn't ask me anything. Before long, my mug is empty. She refills my mug as naturally as if this were a daily occurrence. Something. I feel like I have to say something, anything.
遠野くん、
Reflexively jerk backwards.
私ちょっと出てきます。お留守番頼めますか？
うん、いいですけど。
はい、それじゃあお願いします。すぐに帰ってきますから、あんまり変なことしちゃダメですよ。
She leaves with a smile on her face while I'm still trying to work out how serious she is. I'm alone again. Whatever it was that had worn me up until a moment ago quickly dissipates. She didn't ask any questions. She brought a person like me back to her room and took care of me as if it were only natural to do so. Hadn't even noticed. What healed my frozen heart wasn't the warmth of the tea or neatness of the room, but the fact that someone was there by my side when I needed them. How selfish of me. My chest hurts. Till a few minutes ago I'd been on my own. Being alone, feeling nothing, and abandoning my thoughts had been my only escape. But now Senpai's absence alone is enough to make me anxious. It makes me want to scream like a child, to beg for forgiveness. I desperately tried to hold back the sobs and tears that threatened to leak out at any moment. I mean, it's awful. It's just too much for any human to bear. Although, even though I wish I was dead, even though I don't deserve to be treated kindly by her, even though I'm a murderer, I'm now sitting here, selfishly thinking about how badly I want her to hurry back. Excuse me.
Taだいま遠野くん。お留守番ご苦労様。
She's carrying several plastic bags. She seems to have bought a bunch of stuff.
ですね。とりあえずこれに着替えてください。安物ですけど、濡れた服よりずっといいです。お風呂もそろそろ沸きますから、お湯に浸かってゆっくりすれば、少しは気持ちも紛れますよ。
I mean, she's being really nice, but if we were a vampire, she wouldn't be nice to us. She quickly sets to work getting everything in order. Drawing a bath, preparing my change of clothes, and so on. Would be funny if she bought a onesie. She really doesn't need to do all this for my sake.
いいよ先輩。俺帰るから。これ以上迷惑はかけられない。
Hi Angel, I'm in bed, but I had to stop by. How are you? Hi Merc, my love. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Oh my god, my kitty started meowing. She's like, oh my god, Merc is here. I button my shirt, grab my jacket, and start walking. Tallulah! What's up, Bubby? I don't know where I'm going, but I can't stay in this room. Hi, honey.
ダメですってば。そんな真っ青な顔で出歩くなんて、せめてきちんと温まってから。
Her hand reaches out. She goes to grab my shoulder as I pass her by. Try to shake her off. Through no fault of anyone, the world is turned on its head. Oh, what is happening? Super tired from work, but glad to see you and your kitty in good spirits. Oh, I'm tired from work too, girl. My boo. I'm slurring over my words. I'm tired from work too, as you can see. I can't even speak. Yes, Tallulah! Like, it's rough. I'm glad you're off of work, though. Anyways, what the fuck is happening in here? Anyways, our glasses fell off. Meow. Meow. Tee. Contorting, twisting, shifting, spinning out. The world is severed. Death is but a second away. A world where everything dies so easily. The world is seen through the eyes of a murderer who killed someone for no reason. And within it...
メガネ。ごめんなさい。私の不注意でした。壊れてたら弁償しますから。
The well-intentioned girl who rushed to pick up my glasses took on the face of a corpse. Stifle the scream spilling from my mouth. I frantically hold back my hand from springing up to crush my eyeballs. No, this is reality. It only resembles that time. It isn't happening. There's no way it's still happening. Tallulah. Ah, but the blood, the red lines, they're all over the place. Just as they were all over the woman in white. Everything is just as it was back then. Even this person who cared for me is crisscrossed with red lines of death.
遠野くん
That's why it's gonna happen again. I'm certain it'll happen again. Whether I'm rational or irrational makes no difference. Whether I'm sane or insane makes no difference. I simply want to lose myself to it. I can't with him. Just the kind of creature I am. A blank creature. What the hell could that mean? What the hell is in the blank? A white creature. I'm just kidding. I gotta sleep so I can call a bunch of doctors tomorrow morning. It never ends. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, good luck, Mark. I love you. Have a good sleep. I hope your doctor's appointments and stuff go well. I wish you the best as always. I turn that place into hell just by being there. That's why somewhere in my heart I know that it's in my nature to wantonly destroy everything around me. Thank you so much. Love you. Love you. I'll see you later, Murky. No, that's not true. I can't hear her voice, but I can still see the warmth in her eyes. Does she know we're like psycho? Even if all I see is hell, reality continues to exist regardless. I believe deep down that it must continue to exist, so that this person can continue to worry about me. So I can continue to feel her worry. The world keeps on turning unchanged regardless of me. I calm my racing heart, which had felt as though we're about to burst. Picking my glasses up from where they fell on the floor, I slowly put them back on. I let slip a sob as I fight to get my emotions under control. Follow the floor with a thud and exhale heavily. Let her see me at my worst again. But at least now my thoughts and vision are back to normal.
よかった。落ち着きましたか、遠野くん。
Glancing up, I see her standing there, looking at as she always has.
ほら、やっぱり満足に歩けないじゃないですか。体が冷え切っていること、分かってくれました？
Does she think we did all that because we were cold, or is she just bluffing to make us feel better about having a little fit? She gives me a playful smile, as though gently chiding me to reflect on my actions, and holds out her hand to me. Even after witnessing my breakdown, she's acting like nothing happened. I get that she's probably doing this to be nice. Me personally, I wouldn't want someone to just ignore reality. If I have a freak out, I don't want you to just act like nothing happened. Personally. That's the kind of person I am.
ごめん。でも今のは体の問題じゃなくて。
いえ、体の問題です。一人で立ち上がれないのをちゃんと理解してください。ほら、力が全然入っていないじゃないですか。
Okay.
今の遠野くんなら私一人でもひょいっと運べちゃいそうです。
Having said that, she pulls my hand.
あ、と。
She drags me back to the middle of the room. I didn't think she'd actually carry me.
遠野くん、今日はお家に帰れないんでしょ？もう今夜の用意をしてきちゃったんですから、いい加減覚悟を決めてください。
覚悟って先輩。
ちゃんと体を温めて、夕ご飯を食べて、しっかりするまで帰らないでください。そんな顔をしたまま出て行かれたら、気になって眠れないじゃないですか。
This is a different kind of heartache. My heart feels like it's about to break under the weight of her concern. So I look away, exhaling deeply. I'm happy. I'm so happy I'm on the verge of tears, but at the same time, I'm afraid of her kindness.
なんで？
True.
はい、
Why are you helping
何で
us
す
so
か、
much?
遠野くん。
Granted, I already know that we have some connection with her from the past, but
なんでそこまでするんですか？俺には。
even though I killed someone,
俺はダメなんです。さっきすごい間違いをしてしまって、責任も取らずに逃げてきて、死んでもいいとさえ思ったのに。
even now I'm trying to cling to her for support, as though the sin itself, as though the life I took with my own hands had never existed to begin with.
俺の間違いはどんなことをしても許されない。許されちゃいけないことだと思う。
Well, I agree, Shiki.
だからダメなんです。こんな風に先輩に優しくしてもらう資格なんて
Yeah,
俺
but
には
she
ないん
doesn't
です。
care because you killed a vampire, which I don't agree with.
はあ、遠野くん、自分が悪い人だって思い込みたいんですね。あなたはずっとそうやって裁かれる時を待っていたみたいです。
Dude, he literally just killed someone. Like, if If she doesn't know, that's one thing. But if she knows, then it's like, dude.
けどそう思うということは遠野くん自身が自分の行動にまだ確信が持てない。あなたはいつも自分が悪いと思っている。今日はその最たるものだった。でもそれが本当にいいことだったのか悪いことだったのかどう考えてもわからない。
I disagree.
だからそんな風に一方的に自分を追い詰めてはっきりさせるしかないんですよね。
いや
I can't bring myself to deny it. I recognize what I've done, but I can't shake off the doubts that plague me. Why did I do such a thing and to what end? I still haven't been able to figure out if there really is something wrong with me. No, I know full well that I'll never be able to understand the feelings that took hold of me back then.
ですが私は遠野くんの犯した間違いというものが何であるかは分かりません。
Oh, she really doesn't know then.
ぶっちゃけて言えばそんなことどうでもいいです。
Dude, are you... Why? It could be anything. What if you just went and like R-worded someone? You're like, oh, I don't really care. It wasn't me. I don't care. Like, what do you mean you don't care? I'm sorry. I don't like Seal that
には
much.
優しくされる資格がないって言いますけどそれは遠野くんだけの都合です。
Well, duh.
私が遠野くんに優しくするのは遠野くんのためじゃないんですからそんなに気にしないでください。
Oh yeah, it's because she's obsessed with you since childhood.
俺のためじゃない。
はいそのですね私が遠野くんに優しくしてあげたいからこうしているんです。要するに私の趣味です。遠野くんの事情はあまり関係ありません。仮にあなたが悪人でも私は手を差し伸べます。まあそんなことは100歩譲ってもないでしょうけど。
趣味って先輩人助けが趣味なんですか？
No, it's her hobby to help you. I'm so stunned by her declaration that I can't help teasing her a little. She doesn't seem to be offended. On the contrary, she puffs up with pride. So I'd hit the nail right on the head. Oh, I guess
今
it's
回は
people.
人助けではなく一人になりたがっている男の子を無理やり引きとどめて楽しんでいる悪人ですが遠野くんにとっては迷惑でしょうけどたちの悪い先輩に捕まったと思って観念してください。
I don't understand. She smiled as she said that. It was a soft, considerate smile. At that, my heart breaks completely. She said she would help Shiki, a person even I couldn't trust. She said that even if I were a bad person, she'd still help me simply because she wanted to. Which I'm upset about. Because... why can you extend so much kindness to Shiki, right? Who you don't even know what they've done. But... you'd rather do so much rather than help a vampire like Arkwood. Like, just because Arkwood's a vampire who made one fucking mistake after her whole life being fucking awful, and you'd never extend a helpful hand to her, and you would never be kind. That's why, I think that's what annoys me. It's like, you're not just being kind to everyone. You're not. Like, that's just a fact. So, it's like, you're not some saint to me. No matter how unforgivable my sin, like, I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting annoyed. I'm saved by her words. I see through you, Seal.
そっか。
Fake saint.
ありがとう先輩。
I let out a deep sigh of gratitude, not because she believes in Shiki, but because someone like her is here for me.
いえいえ礼には及びません。だって私遠野くんの先輩ですから。
Also, if Arkwood went to our school, you'd do the same for her. Yeah, I fucking doubt it, bitch. At her proud smile, I earnestly bow my head. I'm not sure when, but at some point I went from hating the sound of my own heartbeat to feeling its warmth. I really am indebted to her. As long as I'm with her, I'm unable to continue thinking of myself as evil. You did just kill someone for no reason. Let us not forget that. Game, you think I'm gonna forget that? I'm not. Arkwood's my love. I'm not gonna forget that you just... Oh, I'm gonna relax. Imagine she just kills us in our sleep. I'd have some respect for her if she did that. But no, Seal wouldn't do that. I listened to the soft patter of the rain. In the end, I wasn't able to turn down her kindness. She let me use her bath and went out of her way to prepare some pajamas for me. She even handled dinner. It was only a convenience store meal, but it was still delicious, since it was still raining outside. She also lent me her bed for the night, so now I'm lying in it trying to fall asleep. Why didn't you take the futon on the floor? She's currently asleep on the futon on the floor next to the bed. I was adamantly opposed to her using her bed, but at least she
ここ
tried.
安作りですから床は冷えるんです。風邪をひき始めている人にはおすすめできません。どうぞ私のベッドを使ってください。ちょっとはマシです。
いやベッドって先輩の。
そうですよ。
Girls
気にしないでください。
bed?
あまり使ってませんから新品同様です。
Why don't you use it that often? What do you mean by that?
いいですよね。日本のベッドふかふかで幸せです。
Is it because you're always sleeping at the church, bitch? Huh? Why aren't you using it, huh? That don't make sense to me. After saying that with a smile on her face, she firmly put me to bed. I mean, if anything, she's more like a mother to us. I stare vacantly at the ceiling. Maybe she is our mother. Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think that's the case. But that would make much more sense to me. It'd make more sense to me why she's so much nicer to us and wouldn't care if we're bad because she's our mother. And that's why, she's not that kind to everyone. That would make more sense to me. This building doesn't hold a candle to the Tono Mansion. Happy Capitalism Day. Excuse me. What the hell are you talking about? I hate capitalism. Also, hello, strange. This building doesn't hold a candle to the mansion, but it still feels oddly spacious somehow. I'm sure my senses are just a little numb. Senpai's compassion is so overwhelming it makes me feel small. I don't know, I think everyone's doing deals today, at least oh, that's what you're talking about. My bad. I didn't know what you were talking about. All through dinner, she was cheerfully talking to me as though today were just like any other day. She talked about school, various restaurants I didn't know about, and never let the conversation die. I mean, what would she say if we told her, like, we just killed a random person? And, let's say Seal doesn't know that we killed a vampire, and we're just like, yeah, the reason we feel like such shit is because we just fucking murdered someone. Like, would she be like, you're still not a bad person to me, Shiki, I don't care, I'm still gonna be nice to you. I don't care that you just killed someone innocent. It doesn't matter to me. I was completely unable to hold up my end of the conversation, but all the while I could still feel my mind gradually creep a little closer to normality. It felt unforgivable, but at the same time I was glad of it. I honestly can't believe it. It's only been a few hours since I killed someone, and now here I am getting flustered over the sort of things an ordinary high school student would worry about. I never thought I'd be able to pass the time like this again. Unable to sleep, my gaze wanders. I'm at a loss as to where I should go from here, what I should do. Rain continues to fall outside. The sound of it fills the apartment.
Tono君、早く眠らないと明日遅刻してしまいますよ。
You're not asleep either, bitch.
先輩
I love that rain feel.
起きてるんですか？
野くんが眠るまで眠れません。私一応女の子なんですから。
I know she didn't mean it like this, but I interpret it as this says, yeah, unless you're asleep, I'm not gonna let my guard down because I don't trust you around my sleeping body. Which is valid around Shiki. That's for fucking sure.
ごめん。やっぱり台所で眠るよ、俺。
That's what she means, isn't it? I don't think so, because Seal doesn't like look at him like that. She doesn't think he can do any fucking wrong. I don't know what she means by it. I don't know. If that's not what she means, then I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't understand anything about this woman.
もう何度も言わせないでください。遠野くんは風邪のひき始めなんですから、台所には寝かせられません。
Just forget about killing someone and go to sleep.
嫌なこと。
Yeah, just forget about killing someone. It's so easy, Shiki. What do you mean? Oh, that's I mean, I'm sure Seal kills people all the time and has no fucking sweat off her back. That's impossible. It's something I'm unable to forget. It's something I mustn't forget. Whatever reason I may have had, I've killed someone. It'd be far too grave a sin to then forget the very thing I stole from them.
ダメだ。
True, Shiki.
罪はごまかせないよ、先輩。
Respect, Shiki. At the very least, you got
忘れるつも
that.
りもないんだ。けど、ありがとう。今日は先輩に助けられた。あのままでいたら本当に俺は死んでいたかもしれない。
Well, you wouldn't have died, actually, because in the other route, you don't. But granted, you didn't do the same actions in the other route, so fine. Fine. That would have been the most despicable escape. Now that I've calmed down, even I understand that. Taking your own life doesn't serve to atone for your actions. If you really think you've done something wrong, I believe that running away from your responsibilities is the last thing you should do. Fair enough.
罪ですか。どうも遠野くんの間違いというのは私では想像もつかないことみたいですね。
That might be the least Japanese sentence I've ever seen. What? Which one? What do you mean? Which one's the least Japanese sentence? They used to be really into that? Oh, seppuku? Well, but people didn't commit seppuku because they think they... like, for the same reason. All kinds of ways. I mean, it was a little different. It was like a battle thing and honor and stuff that didn't really have to do with, oh, I fucked up, I should kill myself. Listening to World War II stuff, and they were doing it tactically too. Okay, well, we're not in World War II right now. We are a high school student. Like, it's clearly different. I mean, the name Seal doesn't have Japanese. Doesn't seem Japanese in the first place.
この社会にはいないんじゃないでしょうか。人間は誰もが罪人なわけですし。
Well, that's true. Japanese names should never really end in consonants. Like Arcuid, Seal. Do I like Seal? No. The guy with scars on his face? What the fuck are you talking? Wait, I don't know what you mean then. I thought you were talking about Seal Senpai right here. I don't know who you're talking about. Kissed by a rose? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't think there's anyone in this society who's without sin. We humans are sinners, one and all. Okay, that doesn't mean every sin's the same. Like, I hate how preachy she is and how wrong she is.
それはどういう
Huh, what do you mean by that?
誰もがというのは言い過ぎでしたね。でもいい人間と悪い人間がいるんじゃないんです。 ただどうしようもなく何かの弾みで道を踏み外す人がいるだけで。
God save us sinful creatures. God, kill yourself. I agree with this first part. I don't think there's typically such thing as good and bad people, except for really, really extremes, right? I think everyone can agree Hitler was a bad person, but typically, with everyday humans, there's not really good or bad people. There's people who make choices. I don't know what she means by the beaten path, though, and lose their way. He was a vegetarian and loved his doggy, sure. What are you talking about? You're talking about Hitler? What does that have to do with what I said? Obviously, I said Hitler was a bad person. What does him being a vegetarian and liking his dog have to do with that? You just talked about Hitler? Yeah, and I'm asking, well, what I said about Hitler has to do with what you said. Okay, well, if you listen to me, I said that typically, except for extremes, like Hitler, because everyone can agree Hitler was a bad person, right? People who commit genocide are bad people. We can all agree on that. I'm saying typically, not considering the extremes, people are not good or bad. Hitler specifically is bad. Like, that is just a fact. Anyway, let's go back to the
生きて
game.
いる以上誰だって過ちは犯してしまう。悲しいですけどそれは避けられない。
Would you go back in time and beat up baby Hitler? If it'd stop a genocide, yeah, I'd do anything to stop a genocide if I could. I'd prefer if I could just guide them down a different path. That way no one has to die. But there's no guarantee that you can do that. If you change one thing, maybe let it, like, maybe Hitler becoming a good person leads way for an even worse person to come into power. So you really have no idea what's gonna happen. You're fucked no matter what. Because humans suck. And they always do bad shit. No Hitler means no memes? What? I don't know what memes means.
だって人間はそういう風に生きる動物です。知恵がある以上誰かの幸福を踏みにじらずにはいられない。
I don't know if it's inherently because we're intelligent creatures, or that we can't help but trample on the happiness of others, so much as it's just the way our universe is structured. Like, the way nature works is inherently fucked up. The only, like, everything, nearly everything has to take from something else to continue existing, which is fucked up. Damn nature, you scary. The voice echoing in the darkness sounds ever so slightly bitter. I'm surprised. I never would have imagined her saying something to the effect that humanity is fundamentally evil. Were you listening? She literally didn't say that. Why are you fucking stupid, Shiki?
なんだよ先輩。それじゃあさ、なんか救われないよ。
That's literally not what she said at all. You're fucking stupid, Shiki. You're fucking stupid! It's literally not what she
そ
said!
うですね。それじゃあ救われませんね。けど罪というものは償えるじゃないですか。
I mean, it depends on the sin. I don't think you can atone for genocide.
世の中には善人も悪人もいません。ただ罪を償える人と
Confirmed, Seal thinks that Hitler is not a good or bad person.
ですから救われない人というのはどうあっても自身の罪を償えない人のことだと思います。
Granted, she's Catholic, so that's okay. Sorry, that's not what I was disconnecting from the Hitler point. I was thinking about the sin thing. I forget she's from the church. That's why she's talking about sin so much.
どうあっても償えない。
I mean, they're just dead.
はい。でも遠野くんは償える人です。何をしてしまったかは知りませんけど、遠野くんは償える人ですよ。
How do you make amends to a dead person? Riddle me that, Seal.
不安で眠れないのなら、この先どう償って生きていくかを考えればいいんです。
You could live your... If you murder someone, you can live the rest of your life being a bad person and still have, like, devastating effects on the people around the person you killed. Catholics love that I can't say that word. Flagellation stuff. I mean, I agree though.
それはすごく難しいことですから、そのうち頭がパンクしてスルッと眠れちゃいます。
けど先輩、俺の間違いはどうやったって償いきれない。
そうですよ。どんなものであれ、罪というものは完全には償えません。
Then what the fuck have you been talking about if you believe that?
誰かを傷つけてその人の傷を治したとしても、傷つけたという罪は消えないでしょ。
Well, I agree with that.
どんなに頑張っても犯してしまった過ちは消えてくれないんです。
True.
償いとは結果ではなく、その過程で生まれる心の在り方だと私は教えられました。他人に強制されずとも自らを罰することができる心、償える人と償えない人というのはそういうことです。
Interesting.
だから遠野くんは間違いなく償えちゃう人ですね。
She said you feel bad about it so you can atone. I wonder if that's really true. I may not be able to believe in myself, but if this person says I can, I want to live my life as if it were so.
わかんないな。俺ひどい人間だよ。先輩が思ってるほどいいやつじゃない。
そんなの簡単にわかりますよ。さっきですね、私ちょっと感動しました。
Okay, but
Tono-kun,
it's not Shiki's fault he got stabbed in the chest. Okay, this doesn't make any sense to me. Yes, Shiki's not the best person. Everyone knows that. But the reason she's like, yeah, I mean, I could believe that you're not the nicest person. I mean, you have a scar on your chest, right? What? What does his accident have to do with
あ
that?
るけど、それがどうして？
あれだけの傷跡ということはとても大きな事故だったんでしょう。
Oh, okay.
爪痕という
Well,
も
that
の
makes
は
more sense. I thought she was saying that, like, clearly you had to have been bad to get a scar on your
あ
chest
ん
or
なに大き
something.
な、しかもまだ消えない傷だなんてちょっと普通じゃないですよね。
My bad. Maybe I'm prejudging her a little bit too
けれど
much.
遠野くんはとても自然です。あの傷を受け止めて生きてきたのなら、それは間違いなく誇れることです。
Why is that something to be proud of? So people who get injured and don't live shouldn't be proud? Like, that's stupid.
遠野くんはとてもまっすぐな幼年期を過ごしたんでしょうね。あなたはきっと怒ることはあっても人を決して恨まない。
What? How do you get that from living with a scar? I don't understand. I don't understand this woman. At the end of the day, after she finishes murmuring contentedly to herself, she falls silent. If I listen closely, I can hear her breathing softly in her sleep. I thought you weren't supposed to sleep before he did. Busta.
寝ちゃったのか、先輩。
Well, if you talk, she might wake up. No reply. The only noise filtering in from outside is the steady sound of the rain.
償いか。
I mean, I don't disagree with everything Seal says, I just overall have a different viewpoint. A punishment befitting the crime committed. Tomorrow that woman's corpse will be discovered. False. And will probably be reported on as a new grotesque murder. Also false. When that happens, I'll have countless things to lose. I might end up causing a lot of trouble for Akiha, or I might never be able to talk with Senpai like this again. What do you think? Are people inherently good or bad? Well, I was saying earlier that they're neither. People just exist. I mean, I kind of agree with what Socrates was saying. Everyone thinks they're being the best. Like, no one does anything like thinking, oh, I'm the worst person in the world, I'm gonna do this because it's so evil. People do things because they're really complicated. We have a bunch of emotions and trauma that lead us to do shit we probably shouldn't do sometimes. It's all complicated. Everything's complicated. I don't think there's one correct answer to that. If anything, I don't think anyone's inherently bad to their core. Like when they're born, right? I don't think anyone's born bad. Now, do adults become a little bad? Well, some of them, you know, like the other examples I've mentioned, right? People like that, not the best. If that's what it takes to make amends, I'll have to accept it. My life will end there, and the reckoning will begin again. What do you think, Strange? Do you believe that people are inherently good or bad? If that can ease the feelings of the people who knew her, even if only slightly, then maybe there really is a way for me to atone. Usually no one's a villain in their own mind. Yeah. And even if they are, it's hard for me to believe that they started that way. You know what I mean? I'm getting a little sleepy. I don't know what tomorrow holds. I don't know, but if I can hope for one thing. I like to think people are generally garbage, but then I trust people to do the right thing. Usually I don't get screwed over, actually. Maybe I'm lucky. Why do you think people are generally garbage? I have the opposite. I feel like most people are pretty chill. My experience. I hope that I at least have enough time to thank all the people who have helped me over the years. I like to take the pessimistic view. That way you don't get betrayed by your own expectations. Oh, so you're saying that because you're hurt. I see. I understand. You know what they say about assumptions. Yeah, I know everything, actually. Nothing gained, nothing lost. We just saved. Everyone thinks Strange for crashing it. I am woken by a faint light. Sound of the rain has finally stopped. The sky is overcast and gray, but still bright enough to wake me up.
おはようございます、遠野くん。昨夜はぐっすり眠れましたか?
I wonder what Akiha is thinking right now. I don't know, dude. My heart's a stereo. Ew, I hate Maroon 5.
はい、おはよう先輩。
What do you mean, what? They're garbage. I mean, maybe they had like one or two good songs when they originally formed, but everything else, Senpa. I remember now. I spent the night in her room and slept in her bed. The night's rest must have been enough for my emotions to return to normal. I'm suddenly overcome by embarrassment and leap out of bed.
おはようございます先輩。
Oh, here
昨日は
comes
あ
the
りがとうござい
virgin
ました。
energy
いろい
again.
ろお世話になっちゃってその。
Thanks so much.
はい、一つ貸しにしておきますね。
I'm a flustered mess, but she has the same smile on her face she always does. She really is in another league. She's far more mature than I am.
じゃあ一つ仮ですね。もし俺に返せる時があるのならその時は必ずお返しします。
Return the favor. Well, Sail probably will kill someone else, so... I don't think she'll be distraught over it, because she doesn't give a fuck about vampires. I don't know what the future holds. Still, if I'm ever lucky enough to have the chance to pay her back, I want to do everything in my power to help her out, even if I can't be of all that much use.
俺そろそろ帰ります。
あれ、そうなんですか？まだ朝の6時になったばかりですよ、遠野くん。
そうだけど昨日は無断外泊しちゃったから早めに屋敷に戻らないと秋葉に何て言われるか。
秋葉。あ、妹さんのことですね。昨日電話しておきましたからそのあたりのお話は大丈夫だと思いますよ。
All I know is that apparently Akiha and Seal don't get along. Based? I mean, I love Akiha. She just offhandedly mentioned something outrageous.
電話したって先輩がうちに。
はい、遠野くんがうちに泊まることを伝えておかないとご家族の方たちが心配すると思って。
Am I crashing?
ご迷惑でした？
I hate when it pauses like that. That shit fucking scares me. Oh no, I know you can see it. It's when it pauses and doesn't load. Because it will crash.
いやそれは。
Should I not have? Well, typically that's a fine thing to do. My voice is trembling with fear, because I'm a big pussy. Sail Senpai calls the mansion. In other words, a female student the same age as me called up our Tallulah, what is going on with you?
遠野くんがうちに泊まることを伝え。
いやそれは。
Why are we not skipping? What the fuck?
困る。それはすごく困る。昨日とは違う意味で死んだ方がマシかもしれない。
遠野くん、私の部屋に泊まったことそんなに嫌だったんですね。
What? Why are you interpreting it like that?
あ、いやそういう意味じゃなくてですね。うちの家は時代錯誤というかとにかく決まりが厳格なんです。俺が先輩のことを嫌がったわけじゃなくて。
いいです。言い訳なんかしなくても。
Oh my god, get over yourself.
私やっぱりおせっかいでしたよね。あと夕ご飯コンビニ弁当は女子力低すぎでしたよね。
I don't think this is cute, because I don't like you. Like, get over yourself. He didn't fucking say that. If you listened with your own goddamn ears, you could understand that it has to do with his family. I'm also a little annoyed by my computer, so... Sorry, Seal. You don't get a good attitude from me. After last night, she's become someone very special to me. Someone I have a lot of respect for as a human being. I can't bear to see a person like that feeling sad. But I can
本気で
bear
違
to
いま
murder a
す。おせっ
stranger.
かいなんかじゃないです。
じゃないです。What did they do last night? What do you mean we skipped that part?
あの
Watch the goddamn VODs
俺は
change.
本当に感
You
謝
were
して。
there! You were there! We were just
先輩が介抱してくれなかった。
pondering about life.
俺はまた間違えるところだったし コンビニ弁当もありだし、ベッドは緊張したけどすぐ眠れたし、今だってその先輩の顔が見れて嬉しいし、気持ちがめちゃくちゃ楽になってるんですから。
I mean, she was the one who was there for him when he was about to try and kill himself after killing someone. That's what he means. You turned into gears? I'm a gear. Huh? Oh, I did. Oh, for God's sake. I don't care. You know what? We're just getting to the next... Okay, let me just... I think it's that one. Alright, we're just continuing. Everything's fucked. I'm just trying to get to the next scene before everything fucking dies, okay? Sorry, you can't see me anymore. I just rattle off all of the things I can think of, and then...
はい、そうですね。遠野くんはいつもの調子に戻ってくれました。
Oh my god, she just
昨夜は
baited
何があっ
us?
たのかは知りませんけど、
I like you even
こうして元気になってくれて嬉しいです。
She put on John Cena model? Oh, because I disappeared. Stupid. Stupid. Senpai chuckles softly while I try and work out where the sad face from earlier went.
シエルさん、
This manipulative bitch.
冗談ですよ。私だって遠野くんのお家に直接電話なんかしません。乾くんにお願いして、昨夜遠野くんは乾くんの家に泊まったという電話をしてもらったんです。
Wait, she didn't call her house? This girl
よかった。
confuses me.
それなら問題はないですけど、先輩冗談きつすぎですよ。今のは本気で心臓が止まるかと思った。
はい、私割と意地悪なんです。
Congratulations.
ほら、好きな子っていじめたくなるじゃないですか。
Yeah, I want to bully you, that's for fucking sure, because I don't like you. Yeah, I could bully someone. Would you like someone? Why does that?
でも確かにお家には早めに帰った方がいいですね。
She making a move?
ちょっと待ってください。
Probably. But I'm not having it. She presents me with a folded shirt.
はい、どうぞ。朝のうちに洗っておきました。上着の方は乾ききっていませんけど。
あ、そうか。参ったな。
Oh yeah, I think it's like a thing in Japan that they usually like dry things on like a hanger, not a dryer machine.
いえ、これも役得です。弱気な遠野くんに頼ってもらえてラッキーでした。
Yeah, so timid he murdered a stranger, by the way. You know, this is just another means for her to take care of me. I honestly am happy right now. I take my clothes from her, change in the bathroom, and rush over to the entryway.
それじゃあ行きます。その先輩、昨日は本当にありがとうございました。先輩が言っていた通り、俺に何ができるかはわからないけど。
はい。それでは学校でお会いしましょう。
Yeah, we'll see about that. She sends me off with a smile. I may never see that smile of hers again. It's possible that the corpse of the woman I killed yesterday has already been found, and the police are waiting for me at the mansion this very moment. Either way, I can't run away anymore. I thank Senpai from the bottom of my heart for that smile of hers, and begin to make my way back to the mansion. Okay, I'm gonna pause here before my computer just kills itself. Let me save. I mean, I'm just gonna exit the game because like it's about to be crazy. Okay, well, I'm sorry for all the problem. Oh, there we go. Haha, it's working now. Oh no, it's just like stuck speaking. That's actually really funny. I wonder... Does that fix it? I fixed it. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Once again, I apologize for all the problems, you know. I got 2 new error codes today. You know, I've probably had about, at this point, 25 blue screens in my life. And I've gotten some new error codes today, which honestly is a good thing. The more error codes I get, the more I can narrow down what the fuck's happening to my computer. The problem was in the past, the error code would say it's either a driver issue or something else. And that was hard to narrow down because it was like, well, it wasn't my NVIDIA driver, so I didn't really know what the fuck was going on. However, these 2 most recent error codes say that it's literally a driver issue. So I gotta figure out what driver is fucking up and then take care of that, and hopefully things will be better. You know, you never know. Regardless though, we did get we got some new content. I'm still an Urquid lover, what can I say? Seal's a Taurus, I don't get along with her, okay? I'm a Sagittarius, what can I say? No offense if you like Seal, everyone's entitled to their own opinion, their own waifu. Don't let my hate on her stop you from loving her. You're allowed to feel whatever you want. Just me personally, I don't fuck with her, alright? I don't fuck with her and her opinions. I don't think she's all bad, but she ain't for me, that's for sure. I'm excited to continue playing this game as always. Hopefully I'll be able to fix all these problems before I play again. And yeah, thank you guys for being here. I hope you enjoyed. Sorry again for all the problems, and I'll see you guys next time, okay? So, have a good night. I'll see you later, or day. Bye-bye!